Hello. We'll go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position, lengthening through the spine. Place the hands gently onto the thighs. Begin to find a soft gaze down towards the mat. And as you're ready, gently close the lids of the eyes. Begin to bring awareness to the breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. We'll begin here with our breathing. I invite you to set an intention, whatever is resonating and on your heart today. Perhaps you dedicate your practice to someone you love, someone you miss. We'll be here for just a moment. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. We'll take a few more breaths here. On your next exhale, begin to make your way into extended child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch behind you, knees out wide to the edges of the mat. Sink the hips to the heels as you extend through the arms and lower the forehead gently to the mat. Perhaps you massage your third eye center, lightly rolling the head side to side. Know that child's pose is available to you at any time throughout this practice. Begin to engage the Ujjayi breath. Find a slight constriction in the back of the throat as you inhale and exhale through the nose. Engage the bandhas, pull the low abs in, and we'll be here for just another moment. Perhaps you notice as you breathe in and out here, maybe the hips sink closer to the heels. Inhale. Begin to make your way into tabletop position. Stack the shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees. Press the palms flat into the mat, fingers spread wide. Find a neutral spine, and gently begin to tap the tops of the feet into the mat, waking the feet up. Lift and rotate at the ankles. If you circle in one direction, make sure to circle in the other. And return the feet to the mat. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze in the tailbone. Exhale, cat, arch your back like a Halloween cat. Drop the gaze in the tailbone. Inhale, cow, come forward, bringing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, cat, drop the chin towards the chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Begin to flow these postures at your own breath. Remembering to breathe in and out through the nose. Maybe you take some playful movements here and take some barrel rolls. Maybe sway the hips side to side. Feeling the spine warm up as we get ready to flow. Make your way back into a neutral tabletop position. And on your next inhale, kick the right leg out long. The toes and hips will point down towards the mat. The sole of the foot will look like it's pressing into the wall behind you. And on your next exhale, release back to tabletop. Inhale, kick the left leg out long. Toes and hips point down. And on your next exhale, begin to unwind. Inhale, kick out the right leg long. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg goes long. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg comes long. This time, bring up the left arm for balancing table. And breathe here in and out through the nose. And on your next exhale, release. Inhale, left leg and right arm this time. So opposite leg, opposite arm. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, twist open to the right, reaching up with the right arm. And on your exhale, we'll thread the needle, bringing the right arm through and underneath the left. Gently lower the head to the mat and extend the left arm forward. The left arm can stay here, or if it's comfortable, you can walk your hand and the arm over towards the upper right-hand corner of the mat. So the left arm might just come above the head. Inhale, exhale. On your next exhale, slowly begin to unwind, and on your inhale, twist back open to the right, reaching up through the right arm. Exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, twist open to the left, reach up through the left arm. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm comes through and under the right. Head to the mat and extend the right arm forward. If you walked the hand over on the other side, go ahead and do that here if comfortable. Inhale, exhale. And on your exhale, begin to unwind. Inhale, twist open to the left, reach up through the left arm. Exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, send the right leg out long. Bring the knee to the shoulder and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, right leg goes long. Bring the knee to the shoulder and then give it a kick out to the side for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg. Bring the knee to the shoulder and then give it a kick out to the side. As you're ready, you can bring up your left arm out to the side for awkward airplane and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, kick the left leg out long. Bring the knee to the shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and release. Inhale, send the left leg long. Bring the knee to the shoulder and then give it a kick out to the side for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, knee to shoulder, kick it out to the side, and as you're ready, bring up the right arm for awkward airplane, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, back to tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows here. Return to a neutral tabletop position. Move the hands one palm print in front of where they are. Tuck the back toes under. And on your exhale, push up into downward facing dog. Begin to pedal it out here, straightening one leg while bending the other. Let the head hang heavy. You'll gaze towards your feet. Maybe you take some playful movements with the shoulders. You can drop one shoulder down towards the mat, then the other. On your next inhale, rise up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, push the heels down towards the mat. They may even press into the mat. Push your tailbone into the air. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, maybe step your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, ragdoll. Find a generous bend in the knees as you push the tailbone back. Let the head hang heavy. Arms can dangle here, or perhaps, if comfortable, you can bring the fingertips into the crooks of the elbows. Maybe take some yeses and nos with the neck, releasing any neck tension you may be holding. Perhaps even sway the torso side to side. Release the fingertips and palms back down towards the mat. And on your inhale, begin to rise slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Next, last lift. Exhale, standing at attention. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, heart center. We'll take a few breaths here. Perhaps you bring up the toes and give them a little wiggle. Place them back down. And notice the four corners of the feet pressing into the mat. Maybe take a body scan here. Notice how you're feeling now that we're a little warmed up and getting ready to flow. Notice any places that hold tension. Notice any places that feel good. On your next inhale, extended mountain pose. Raise the arms. The pinkies will turn slightly in towards each other. Bring the shoulder blades together and engage the abs. The hands will come through heart center as you exhale. Standing forward, bend. The head will hang heavy as you reach down towards the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Come into a figure 7 shape here. Bring the shoulder blades tight together, elbows tight to the insides. Palms rest gently on the thighs. Gaze forward. On your next exhale, we'll move into our first chaturanga high plank. We'll warm up here first, hinging back and forth on the toes. And from high plank, hinge forward, lower to the knees, flip to the tops of the feet, and with control, lower to the belly. Fingertips will be just under the heads of the shoulders. Elbows are tight to the sides. As you inhale for baby cobra, push the tops of the feet into the mat for a lift in the knees and thighs. And on your exhale, begin to make your way back to downward facing dog. And know that you can always skip your chaturanga, the movement from high plank to down dog at any time. You can always come straight into down dog if that's what you need. You choose which path is most optimal for you. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift, our figure 7 shape. When squeezing the shoulder blades together, you can think of maybe you're trying to balance a cup of water or a cup of coffee between the shoulders. Exhale, standing forward bend. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Bring the hands through prayer position. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high plank. Hinge forward and lower to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose, raise the arms. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale to high plank into your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can go ahead and grab a sip of water here. And we'll begin to move into our sun salutations. We just moved through our sun A, so we'll come into our sun B. From downward facing dog, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. This time, grab the left wrist lightly with the right hand, and on your exhale, side bend to the right. Push the hips to the left. Keep your left shoulder open. Feel the stretch through the side bodies, remembering to breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, come back through center. This time, grab your right wrist lightly with your left hand. And on your next exhale, side bend to the left, opening the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take a baby back bend here. Goal posting the arms. We'll just bring the shoulder blades together and the palms will face forward. Inhale to extend mountain pose. Exhale, one-legged mountain pose. Bend at the right knee and flex the right foot. Inhale, step the right foot back for crescent lunge. And on your exhale, slowly bring the right knee and the hands down to the mat. Press the right hand firmly into the mat. And on your inhale, twist open to the left. Reach up through the left arm. And on your exhale, begin to unwind, raise the torso, and bring the hands into Anjali Mudra, heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve low lunge. Hook the left thigh with the right elbow. On your inhales, lengthen through the spine. And on your exhales, twist. Remembering to lengthen and not round through the back here. And twist. To help with balance, you can think of squeezing the thighs together. You can even bring a blanket under the knee that is down. Inhale, slowly unwind. Exhale to runner's lunge. Bring the hands to the inside of the foot and then toe heel out that left foot. So it's going to come out and up. And you can stay pressed up on the palms here. Or if you have a block, a pillow, blanket, even books, you can come down to the forearms onto that object. Or if it's in your practice, you can go ahead and come down onto the forearms on the mat. You choose your path, remembering to breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. We'll be here for just another moment. Stay with your breath. Begin to remove any props you may have used. And on your next inhale, we'll come into a side plank. Bring the right hand to the midline of the mat as you turn towards the left. You can take a modified side plank like I'm doing, or extend both feet to the edge of the mat. Raise the hips and reach up through the left arm. And if it's comfortable for the neck, perhaps you gaze up towards the fingertips. On your next exhale, begin to unwind and come into high plank. And take your chaturanga, coming down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing hop lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right, push the hips to the left. Notice your side bends now that you're more warmed up. And maybe you notice that one side feels different than the other. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bends to the left. One side might be tighter. One side might be looser. Your edge may feel different on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend at the left knee. Flex the left foot for one-legged mountain pose. Inhale, step the left foot back for crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the knee and the hands to the mat. Inhale, twist open to the right. Reach up through the right arm as you press through the palm of the left hand. Exhale, raise the torso. Bring the hands into prayer position. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take one more breath here. In through the nose, out through the nose. On your inhale, begin to release. Exhale to runner's lunge. Place the hands to the inside of the foot and toe heel out that right foot. Take whatever position with the arms you took on the other side. So either staying pressed up on the palms, or you can come down to an object, or come down to the forearms on the mat. We'll be here for just a moment. Remember to breathe. On your next inhale, make your way into side plank, this time bringing the left hand to the midline of the mat and turning open to the right. Raise the right arm and push up through the hips. Exhale, begin to release. Take your chaturanga, high plank, to baby cobra, to down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Push the hips to the right. Check that your shoulders are open. Inhale, center. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Inhale, raise the arms back up. Exhale, one-legged mountain pose, bend at the right knee. Inhale, step the right foot back, crescent lunge. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, unwind and raise the torso. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve the lunge. Twist open to the left. Check that you're not rounding through the back as you breathe in, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, release, and exhale. Runner's lunge. I invite you, while we're here, to come back to the intention you set at the beginning of class. Or if you dedicated your class to someone, perhaps you take a moment to think about them. Send them well wishes. On your next inhale, turn towards the left for side plank. And this time, perhaps you play with the left leg. Maybe you try lifting it up and pulsing it. And exhale, back to high plank. Hinge forward and lower to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right. Maybe this time you play with your edge, going a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Bring the shoulder blades together. And on your inhale, raise the arms back up. Exhale, bend at the left knee, flex the left foot. Inhale, step it back, crescent lunge. Exhale, come down to the mat. Inhale, twist, open twist to the right. Exhale, come back through center. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve the lunge. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, begin to unwind, and exhale, come into runner's lunge. Perhaps on this side, you do a body scan. Notice how you're feeling now compared to the beginning of class. You should be warmed up. Maybe you notice places where tension still remains, but also notice any places where tension has dissipated. On your next inhale, turn towards the right for side plank. If you play with pulsing the leg on the other side, go ahead and do that here. Raising that right leg, pulsing up and down. And exhale for chaturanga. High plank, hinge forward and lower to the belly. Inhale, push through the tops of the feet for baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, back bend, bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale, raise the arms back up. Exhale, bend to the right knee, one-legged mountain pose. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, come down to the mat. Inhale, open twist to the left. Reach up through the left arm as you push through the palm of the right hand. Exhale, unwind. Raise the torso. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, hook the left thigh with the right shoulder as you twist to the left. Inhale, begin to release. Exhale to runner's lunge. Breathe in and out through the nose. And on your inhale, twist to the left and come into your side plank. This time, you can try lifting up that left leg, bend to the knee, and if it's in your practice, perhaps you capture the foot, keeping the thumb with the fingers for a side plank quad stretch. And exhale to higher plank. So you choose what is most optimal and safest for yourself. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Inhale, raise the arms back up, and exhale, bend at the left knee. Inhale, step the left leg back, crescent lunge. Exhale, come down to the mat. Inhale, open twist to the right. Exhale, begin to unwind and raise the torso. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve low lunge. Turn towards the right, hook that right thigh with the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Exhale to runner's lunge. Inhale, come into side plank. Turn towards the right. Now this time you can play with lifting your right leg up, bend at the knee, and then capture the foot if that feels good. Exhale to high plank. Hinge forward and lower to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring the right leg through so the right knee comes to the outside of the right wrist. And then you'll turn towards the right, gaze at the left leg and foot, and straighten if needed. Come back through center. Inhale, rise up onto the fingertips. Exhale, come down to the forearms. And you have a couple options with props here. So you can use a blanket underneath the left knee, or you can use a blanket or a block underneath the right hip. For your neck, if there's any tension, you can always stack the forearms to create a little pillow, or even use a block or a throw pillow or a blanket here. So we're going to be in half pigeon for just a moment. Think about the intention you set. How has it progressed since the beginning of class? You can either stay right here, or if you'd like to take a quad stretch, you can press up onto the palms, press through the left palm as you turn towards the right and capture the pinky edge side of the left foot, keeping the thumb with the fingers. For both options, begin to release. Remove any props you may have used. You'll rest onto the palms and tuck the back toes under. In a powerful transition here, on your exhale, kick back up into three-legged down dog, shaking out that right leg, maybe taking some circles, opening up the hip. If you circle one way, go the opposite. And we'll meet back in a neutral down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to the outside of the left wrist. Turn towards the left and straighten that right leg and foot if needed. Come back to the front. Inhale, rise up onto the fingertips. Exhale, come down to the forearms. You can grab any props you'll need here. Also check that the weight is equal between the two sides. So in half pigeon, you want to make sure that you're not leaning more into one side than the other. Your weight is evenly distributed. Remember to breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Now you can either stay here, or if you took a quad stretch on the other side, begin to rise up onto the palms. Press through the right palm as you twist to the left and capture the right foot, pinky edge side, thumb with fingers. On your exhale, begin to release. Press up onto the palms, tuck the back toes under. On your next exhale, kick that left leg back, three-legged down dog, shake it out. Take whatever movements you took on the other side here and meet in a neutral down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step through to a seated position. Grab a sip of water, anything you need before we move on. Press the soles of the feet into the mat and zip up the feet and the legs. Bring the palm just behind the thighs. Neutral spine. Come onto the sits bones. On your next exhale, boat pose. Lift the heels off of the mat. Keep the spine neutral. Don't round through the back here. If it's in your practice, perhaps you let the arms come forward. Maybe you send the legs forward. Feel that shake. And hold here, breathing in and out through the nose. Bring the hands to heart center, and you can either keep the legs up or bring the heels to the mat. And take a couple twists side to sides. So inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. We'll take a moment here. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. A few more seconds. And release, come to lying on your belly. We'll start with a baby cobra. On your inhale, peel the chest off the ground. Maybe you slightly raise the hands off of the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Push through the hands. Raise the chest. Push through the tops of the feet. And on your exhale, release. Inhale, floor bow, bend at the knees, and then capture the pinky edge sides of the feet. You can use a blanket here, a scarf, a strap. Inhale, come onto the soft part of the belly, and exhale, kick the feet into the hands, pushing the knees in towards each other for a teardrop shape. Stay with your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and slowly begin to unwind. Let the arms come long to the side and bring the right cheek to the mat. Bend at the knees and windshield wiper the legs, swaying the legs side to side, releasing the low back from the work that it's just done. Begin to unwind, and we'll come to standing on the knees here. You can use a blanket for extra support and protection underneath the knees. Place the palms to the low back. Fingertips can point down, up, or perhaps you create a fist with a hand and place it onto the low back. Inhale, and then exhale for camel. Push the hips forward. You'll lean back, gaze up towards the ceiling, keep the neck neutral. You can either stay here or full camels in your practice. You can go ahead and come down towards the heels. Keep pushing those hips up and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, and come to sitting the tailbone onto the heels. You can either keep your blanket where it's at or remove it. The knees will come in towards each other, so the heels might come just a part of it. Now either grab your heels or your ankle. For rabbit pose, as you come down towards the mat, the head will just rest gently onto the mat, or there will be little to no weight in the head. But we're not going to put a ton of weight on the head. So as you inhale, come forward, lowering the torso towards the mat. And you might just stop right here, just above the mat, and let the head hover. Or maybe the crown of the head just lightly touches the mat. Inhale, use your core to lift yourself back up. We'll bring the legs to extend out in front of us. Flex the feet. The legs can be as straight or have as much of a bend as needed. Inhale the arms. Exhale, forward bend. We'll take a passive stretch here, rounding through the back. Drop the chin to the chest. Take a moment here. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Bring the sole of the left foot to press against the right thigh. Maybe you slightly twist to the right. Inhale the arms. Exhale, forward bend. Perhaps the forehead even comes down to the knee. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Inhale, raise the torso, and then switch the legs. Bring the sole of right foot to press into the left thigh. Inhale the arms. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale and exhale. Raise the torso. Bring the soles of the feet to press together. Knees will fall out wide to the edge of the mat. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, forward bend. The forehead may even come down to the feet here. Inhale, raise the torso and extend the legs out in front of you. Bring the hands out in front of you and press them together. And on your exhale, release to lying on the back. Inhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Exhale, happy baby. You can grab the ankles, the feet, or place the palms behind the thighs and roll side to side, giving that low back massage. Maybe take some playful movements. Extend one leg, bring it back in, and extend the other. Bring it back in. Take a few more rolls here. Release the left leg long and bring the right knee in tight to the chest. Exhale, supine spinal twist. Right knee will come over to the left. Tee out the arms, and if it's comfortable for the neck, you can gaze right, or you can just gaze up at the ceiling. If you choose to gaze towards the side, check that your shoulder doesn't leave the mat. Inhale, return, extend the right leg long. Inhale, bring the left knee in tight to the chest. Exhale, supine spinal twist, left knee to the right. And if you gaze towards the right, now you can gaze towards the left. Checking your left shoulder. Inhale, unwind and bring both knees into the chest. Lift the forehead to the knees. Thank your body for the work that it's done today. Exhale, Shavasana, final resting pose. Extend the legs and let the toes fall out towards the sides of the mat. The palms can face up, or perhaps you bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. As you're ready, begin to gently close the windows of the eyes. I invite you to take a final body scan. Notice if any places that remain with tension. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Begin to breathe at your own pace. And know that you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like.